Life is a journey filled with unexpected challenges and divine promises. Today, we draw inspiration from the stories of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath, and Hagar and Ishmael. These narratives from 1 Kings chapter 17, 124 and Genesis chapter 21 verse 121 remind us of the power of faith, resilience, and the unwavering support of the divine in our lives. Elijah, a prophet of God, stood against the idolatry of his time. In 1 Kings chapter 17, we see him called to bring a message to King Ahab, announcing a severe drought. As the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, whom I serve, there will be neither dew nor rain in the next few years except at my word. With this proclamation, Elijah sets off on a journey of faith, guided by God's word. Elijah beside the Kerith ravine, a brook flowing gently. Ravens bring him bread and meat. In the midst of the drought, God provides for Elijah. By the Kerith ravine, he drinks from the brook, and ravens bring him food. Sometimes, in our most desolate moments, provision comes from the most unexpected sources. Trust in the journey, for the divine has ways beyond our understanding. Elijah approaching the gates of Zarephath, meeting a weary widow gathering sticks. As the brook dries up, God instructs Elijah to go to Zarephath, where a widow will supply him with food. Despite her own desperate situation, she shares the little she has. Don't be afraid. Go home and do as you have said. But first make a small loaf of bread for me from what you have and bring it to me, and then make something for yourself and your son. Elijah's faith is met with the widow's obedience, and a miracle unfolds. Her jar of flour and jug of oil never run dry. In giving from our scarcity, we receive abundance. Faith and generosity create miracles. But the story does not end there. The widow's son becomes ill and dies. In her grief, she questions Elijah. "What do you have against me, man of God? Did you come to remind me of my sin and kill my son?" Elijah takes the boy and prays earnestly. God hears his prayer, and life returns to the child. In our darkest hours, persistence in faith can bring the light of life back to us. Never give up, for miracles happen in the most dire situations. A new story of faith. From the story of Elijah and the widow, we turn to another tale of hope and divine intervention, the story of Hagar and Ishmael in Genesis chapter 21. Hagar, once a servant in Abraham's household, finds herself cast into the wilderness with her son Ishmael. With limited provisions, she faces the harsh desert. Sometimes, life leads us into the wilderness, and it seems we are abandoned. Yet, these moments are not the end but the beginning of a new chapter. As their provisions run out, Hagar's despair deepens. She places Ishmael under a bush and walks away, unable to watch him die. "Do not let me see the boy die." Her cries echo in the wilderness, a heartbroken mother's plea for mercy. Divine intervention. An angel appears to Hagar, pointing to a well of water. But God hears the boy's cries and sends an angel to Hagar. "Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation." Her eyes are opened to a well of water. She fills the skin and gives Ishmael a drink. In our moments of greatest need, divine guidance illuminates the path to our survival and success. When all seems lost, hope is often just around the corner. Ishmael grows up in the wilderness, becoming a skilled archer. God's promise to Hagar is fulfilled as he becomes the father of a great nation. Out of trials and tribulations, greatness can emerge. Every challenge faced with faith is a step towards fulfilling our potential. The stories of Elijah, the widow, Hagar, and Ishmael teach us that faith can transform our lives. Whether in the face of drought, death, or desolation, unwavering trust in the divine brings forth miracles. Remember, in your journey, there will be times of scarcity, grief, and despair. Yet, these are the moments when your faith will be tested and strengthened. Hold on, for your breakthrough is near. Trust in the divine plan, and you will see the impossible become possible. Rise with the dawn, embrace your journey, and let your faith guide you to the extraordinary future that awaits. For in faith, all things are possible. Believe. Hope. Overcome. This video weaves together the powerful stories of Elijah, the widow of Zarephath, Hagar, and Ishmael, highlighting themes of faith, resilience, and divine intervention. Each scene is crafted to inspire you to trust in your journey and hold on to hope, no matter the challenges you face.